So I've had to come and find some snow. I've come to the French Alps because I asked you guys to vote for your favourite all-time designer winter fragrances. So I thought I'd better come somewhere cold to wear them. Here's what you voted as your favourite all-time designer winter fragrances. There are 7 fragrances featured in this video, and the interesting thing is that 6 of them all got the same amount of votes, but there was one that was a clear winner. One fragrance got more votes than all the others. We'll save that till the end, so make sure you stay tuned all the way till the end to find out what that banger fragrance is. Having said that, I think every single fragrance you came up with is an absolute banger. And you know what? These aren't just stunning cold weather fragrances. In my book, all the fragrances that you recommended are some of the best designer fragrances ever made, full stop. The first one that you recommended as a good winter fragrance was Lamal Elixir from Jean Paul Gaultier. I completely agree. This is a stunning fragrance. I love the Lamal DNA. Lamal used to be my signature scent for a while. I love tobacco. Tobacco pairs so well with honey. So it's no surprise I think this is a fantastic fragrance because it combines loads of things that I love. Tobacco with honey, with the Lamal DNA, it works so well. There's a bit of freshness, there's sweetness, there's darker complexity from the tobacco, autumn or winter. This is really good stuff. If you wanted to wear a Lamal fragrance, but you wanted a version of Lamal that works the best in the cold, you gotta go for this one. Now, we all know that boozy fragrances work so well in the cold weather, and one of the boozy notes that works the best, in my opinion, is rum. And that's what we get in Stronger With You, absolutely. With the rum, there's a woodiness, there's real depth to this, there's chestnut, which adds depth and complexity, and chestnuts are associated with winter. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, it doesn't get much more wintry than that. So a lovely chestnut note in here with the woods, with the rum, with the sweetness. It's fun, it's lively, it's mass appealing. It is a fantastic winter scent. So I'm really pleased that you guys picked absolutely one of my favorites for the winter. Good job. The next one that you said was one of your all-time favourite cold weather fragrances is a very recent release. This is Boss Bottled Absolute. This one's getting quite a lot of hype. So many people are smelling this and saying it's one of the best designer releases of the year. I completely agree. I think it's probably got characteristics that you would more associate with niche fragrances. A lot of people are smelling this saying it smells similar to Parfum de Marly's Carlisle. I think Carlisle is probably a better fragrance. I think it's stronger, deeper, richer, more complex. This is maybe a more designery, mass appealing version of that Carlisle DNA, but we've got leather, we've got myrrh, we've got incense. It's full of depth and sweetness and complexity. It's pretty powerful as well, and I completely agree that the profile of this fragrance really lends itself to colder temperatures. One of the best designer fragrance releases of last year, and the latest in a great line of recent releases from Boss. Boss are doing some good stuff now. The fragrances are relatively affordable, the quality is good, the creativity is good. Yeah, Boss are killing it right now, and Absolute is just the most recent example of that. Next up is another of my all-time favourite designer fragrances, whether it's winter, summer, autumn. I just love this stuff. From Tom Ford, it's Ombre Leather. Kind of a more mass appealing version of Tuscan Leather. Tuscan Leather is one of my all-time favourite fragrances. Ombre Leather is that version of that DNA that I can probably wear more often. It's more of a versatile fragrance. This is really powerful stuff. Obviously the leather makes it robust and gives it that depth and complexity, and probably helps give it so much power, which is one of the reasons why it works so well in colder temperatures. Often we want a very powerful fragrance with good strong notes that's going to punch through that cold air. Ombre Leather definitely punches hard. Incredible fragrance from Tom Ford, and certainly a fragrance that works superbly well in the cold weather. The fact that you put this one in the mix didn't surprise me. This is even stronger than Ombre Leather, one of the strongest designer fragrances, I think, you can get. From Dior, it's Sauvage Elixir. There's some of that soapy, clean Sauvage DNA, but very far in the background, enough to just link it and justify having the Sauvage name here, but it takes Sauvage into a completely different, even more creative, complex direction. All sorts of warm spiciness, loads of lavender. It's got elements of that lavender heavy, classic gentleman's cologne kind of smell, but it's got the modern Sauvage in there as well. It's like a hybrid of classic and modern. Really powerful stuff. The spices definitely help with that, and this would definitely be one of my go-to choices for the cold weather. This one is a leathery fragrance. This is also from Dior, and I was really pleased that you put this one on the list because this is an all-time masterpiece, one of the best designer fragrances ever made. Dior Homme Parfum. You probably know the story here already, but we've got that beautiful Dior Homme lipsticky makeup bag style iris with some leather. Powerful, powerful, strong stuff. Definitely a great choice for the winter. Not sure what's going on with this at the moment. I passed through duty free at Manchester Airport to get here, and it's the first time that Dior Homme Parfum has not been on the shelves. There's a new version coming. The new one is very different. I just hope that they don't take this one away from us completely. Finally, the last fragrance is one that is consistently on the top of my top 10 designer fragrances for winter. Spice Bomb Extreme. Spicy Spice Bomb DNA with loads of vanilla, beautiful tobacco. What a banger. So this was the one that got more votes than all the others. This was the one that was the clear winner. Spice Bomb Extreme. What is it about this? What is it that consistently makes this people's choice for best designer winter fragrance? Quite simply, it's just the combination of notes that all come together to create the perfect storm. The chai latte like vanilla and spices with the tobacco, that beautiful Spice Bomb DNA all comes together in Spice Bomb Extreme. Curled up by a cozy log fire in a chalet like this one, or going out for après-ski in a bar or to a nightclub. This works. It's a sexy fragrance. People love this fragrance. Spice Bomb Extreme is my #1 designer cold weather fragrance, and it seems like you guys think it is too. There you go, that's what you voted for, and they turned out to be the fragrances I brought with me on this trip. So thanks to you, here in the snowy Alps, I'm gonna be smelling amazing. Okay, time to go. I'm losing light. I need to go inside and have a lovely hot chocolate to warm up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for voting for the fragrances I featured in this video. I hope you found it useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do all that, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.